Yay! Yay! What's up, Dallas Cowboy Nation? It's your boy G from Jersey here with the Quest for Six podcast. Man, it's been a minute. Took me a while to get to do this thing again, man, because I took the loss, Marshawn kneeling. I took that hard, man, difficult. And quite frankly, I didn't find anything that was nothing that was going on in the football world, whether it was Cowboys related, NFL related, nothing was worth talking about, man, for the last week, in my opinion. And today, it looks like the Cowboys had a team meeting. They had therapists speaking to the team. And I read the report that Coach Schottenheimer said that there is a fund that has been set up for Marshawn's girlfriend, Catalina, and their baby, who is yet to be born, so that those two can be taken care of for the rest of their lives. I just want to say, Cowboys, well done. I know that there is a lot for us to do, because that baby needs to know how amazing Marshawn was. And I know that the Cowboys organization won't let the baby down. And Cowboy Nation, quite honestly, we can't let the baby down. We have to step up. We got to be good human beings. We have to be present. And we have to love each other, be there for each other. And salute to everybody that has been spreading the positive vibes, man, the positive energy, making themselves available for folks that may be dealing with certain things. Salute to you guys. And the Cowboys are getting back to work, folks. The Cowboys are getting back to work. Monday Night Football against the Las Vegas Raiders in Las Vegas. The first time the Cowboys will be playing in Las Vegas for a regular season game. And the Cowboys are in a hole, folks. The Cowboys are in a hole that they are going to need to play lights out football for the rest of the year in order to remain in playoff contention, if we still choose to believe that that is even possible, all right? Entering Monday night's game against the Raiders, the Cowboys are currently 3-5-1 and are in 11th place in the NFC. First place in the NFC, you have NFC East rival, the Philadelphia Eagles, coming off of a 10-7 victory against the Green Bay Packers. Right ahead of the Cowboys in the standings, you have the Minnesota Vikings in 10th place with a 4-5 record. The Carolina Panthers, who beat the Cowboys early on with a 5-5 record. The San Francisco 49ers with a 6-4 record. Green Bay is in 7th place with a 5-3-1 record. And then you have the Chicago Bears with a 6-3 record. Like I just mentioned a few moments ago, Dallas possibly has to go anywhere from 6-2 to 7-1 the rest of the way in order to make the postseason, if that is even possible. The remaining schedule looks a little daunting after the Raiders game, because you have Philadelphia, Kansas City, Detroit, three very, very, very tough teams in a row. Philadelphia at home, the Chiefs at home on Thanksgiving Day. Then you're on the road the following Thursday after Thanksgiving against the Detroit Lions. What do I think? I think that the Cowboys, again, are going to make the following 8 games very interesting. And I think they have a shot at going 6-2, right? With 2 losses in there. But I do think that they fall short, because the best route for them to take will be to win the division, because the NFC is stacked this year. And I don't see the Eagles falling off that much in the second half, although they have a very tough schedule. The Eagles have to play the Lions this week. Then they go to Dallas, followed by the Bears, Chargers, Raiders, Commanders, and Bills. So there are some games there that Philadelphia may lose, but I don't think they'll lose all of them. Okay? Good, exciting news entering this week is we get to finally see Quinnen Williams after the bye week. Of course, trade deadline was exciting for us here at Cowboys Nation as we traded for linebacker Logan Wilson and Quinnen Williams, two guys who I had been targeting for a while, especially Quinnen Williams. 5 years worth of tweets about how good Quinnen Williams is and how great he would be for the Dallas Cowboys. I also pointed out Logan Wilson after the second week of season, after seeing that we would need linebacker help, and I'm happy that the Cowboys got Logan Wilson. But that is not it. We're also going to see the season debuts of DeMarvion Overshown and rookie cornerback Shavon Ravel. It's going to be exciting, folks, watching those guys go out there on defense, making their debuts in Cowboys uniforms, and we hope that they provide a spark. We just want to see better. We don't need to see great. Great would be great, but we want to see better. But to me, the biggest concern is the offensive side. We focus so much on the defense that on the offensive side, we haven't seen how poor, or we're not paying attention to how poor the offensive line has been playing recently, especially our tackles. No news yet on whether or not Terrence Steele will be starting or not starting, and in his place will be Nate Thomas. We don't know. But in my opinion, I think we should start Nate Thomas on the left side and move Tyler Guyton to his natural position of the right tackle. That is where I stand at the tackle position. I think that would be the best move going forward, and not alternate those guys. Just let Terrence Steele be the swing tackle the rest of the year. Why? I don't think we're bringing back Terrence Steele next year anyway, unless he takes a salary cut. I don't think that Terrence Steele will be a Dallas Cowboy in the 2026 season. I think that they'll release him possibly post June 1 or look for a trade suitor. That's what I would do. I would try to shop him before the draft to see if somebody gives me, hey, if you give me a 6th or a 7th round for a starting NFL tackle who struggles in the pass game, but a lot of teams need offensive line help, right? And I think Terrence Steele has some value there via trade if you do offer him. So that's something to look out for. Tomorrow we will break down the offense against the Raiders defense, and also look out for the Nothing But a G Thing podcast with me and G Wright from Atlanta, man. That is coming up. We are going to be cooking that up tomorrow, folks, okay? Dallas Cowboy Nation, I love you. Peace.